Alright, hey guys, welcome back to Diavel TV, and here we are now with episode 5 of our MyGM playthrough. I am very happy to announce and comfortable saying now that we are on the road to WrestleMania. One more PLE before the big show. That will happen in this episode. And the next episode that drops, episode 6, will be WrestleMania, the WrestleMania PLE. So we have a lot of stuff to do, a lot of rivalries to get going. So without further ado, let's jump right back in. As you can see, we are currently sitting second place. So we are about 13,000 over that traitor Shawn Michaels. That makes me very happy to say. And we are only trailing the leader Ava by about 15,000. We are well within the striking range. I fully envision at the end of this episode hopefully being in first place and then carrying that momentum into WrestleMania. So let's jump right back in. So first things first, do notice Randy, his contract will be expiring soon. So I should have I have a contract negotiation card that is going to increase his contract by 4 weeks. That will bring us close to WrestleMania, and then I should have ample budget by then to extend his contract for the remainder of this season. I'm going to go ahead and use that. This rock bottom prices card I'm probably going to save for the WrestleMania go home show or WrestleMania itself. This will allow us to have a lot of good match types without breaking the budget, although at WrestleMania it won't matter, so maybe I use it in this episode. Jury's still out, remains to be seen. This boiling point card definitely saving for either the go home show or the week before the go home show, in order to get all of our rivalries up a level if I have rivalries that are not yet level 4. So definitely going to keep that one in our back pocket. Don't have any assets, unfortunately, to upgrade any logistics. That will come later on in a couple weeks. I do want to get local signage up to a minimum of level 2, and then most likely we'll be able to upgrade one more before WrestleMania, and then take these current selections into Season 2. So we have a commissioner goal. Have at least one tables match this week for a pre-match physio card. Okay, that's definitely something I'm going to try my best to satisfy this week. If you guys remember, last week after the PLE, in the last episode, we did take a power card that gives match quality boosts to our superstars at the cost of stamina. So now all of the matches we book for the next 5 weeks, so up until the next PLE, we will have those higher match qualities. However, our superstars will be losing more stamina. So this pre-match physio card will come in handy because chances are we might run into some low stamina issues in the coming weeks. Do I have any promises? I do not. So we can go ahead and book our first show right away. And let's see what we're working with here. All right, Cody and Braun, they are both almost dead. And I think they just blew off their feud, so I'm going to need to find new rivalries for them. Finn and Randy, also almost both dead. Randy has some low stamina, Finn does not. Maybe I could find something for Finn, but I'm definitely giving Randy a rest. Our main event, we're going to put Kaylani and Alexa, the women's title, and we are going to make this one our tables match to satisfy that commissioner goal. We are going to have to find a new set of men's tag teams for the title. So we could probably dabble with that. However, Wes and Carmelo are both unavailable. Also, if you remember from the last episode, because of Carmelo's low morale, he attacked Wes backstage. Wes got injured and Carmelo got suspended. So they are both away. Carmelo for 2 weeks, Wes for 1. So let's see what we can do in the interim. We definitely do. This isn't going to be a tag, but we can definitely try to increase this rivalry. Oba and Trick on the mid card. See if we can work on that rivalry. Let's see what else we got. We can try to do a women's tag team to get a match variety boost on the card. I believe the tag rivalry we have is Alexa. Okay, so Alexa That's unfortunate. So Alexa is going to be facing Kaylani, so she cannot participate in this rivalry, but I do still want to get a women's tag on the card. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to throw JC Jane as Alba's partner, and then we are going to have them face off against, say, Charlotte and Jade. Just want to get the women on the card. I'm not expecting much from this match, but we will definitely see what happens. And then our main event, and Randy is low on stamina. We can do a Logan Paul Luke Gallows match, and then we can have that some form of specialty match for some rating bonus. How are their staminas? Pretty good. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this a backstage brawl. Going to be very expensive, but it will help both their popularities and get us some fans. Ooh, not a steel cage, backstage brawl. Okay, that looks good. Let's see what we got going on for some promos. Any callouts we can make? Yes. Okay, so Randy has the higher mic skill, but Finn has the much higher stamina. So I'm going to have Finn call out Randy and get Randy that 12 stamina boost for technically being off the card. And then let's see here. It really sucks because of the rivalry blow-off. Cody and Braun technically don't have anything really to do right now, but we will do our best to fix that. Maybe we can do a call-out between Cora and Gigi. No, that rivalry is on cooldown, so we're not going to do that. Let's potentially do a self-promo. Gigi's getting down there in popularity, so I want to get her back up just a little. I am keeping Randy off the card, Braun off the card, and Cody off the card due to their stamina. So maybe let's run another self-promo with Cora Jade. That looks good to me. We satisfy our commissioner goal. Well, actually, one thing that I haven't checked in this entire series up until now are the season challenges. So you'll see we have 4 out of 5, one more season challenge, and we will get our first trophy, the first of 3 required to win the series. So let's see what we got going on here. Book 10 shows with a call-out promo. That's completed. Book 15 shows with a title match. We are actually going to satisfy that this week, so we are going to get our first trophy after the end of this week. And the rewards for this are a fixed match card. Now that's interesting because if you guys also remember from the last episode, because of a mistake that I made, Cody Rhodes is actually a double champion. I don't want him to stay a double champion due to the fact that I want to be able to have more title match opportunities on the card, so I want to strip the US title off of him and put it into potentially the Randy Finn Balor feud, to have a title on the line in that feud to increase the ratings and the match bonuses that they get. So if I get this card, I can basically force a win for, say, a Finn Balor versus Cody Rhodes match, and force Finn to win, stripping Cody of that US title. So honestly, that's actually fantastic. That's definitely something I'm going to keep in my back pocket for the next week or two. Okay, so really nothing else really that we're close to. Book 15 shows that an injury. I actually might get that one. I might get that one this week as well. Which gets an injury rehab card, which we will keep just in case. Then resolve 5 rivalries with a title match. That will most likely happen at the Go Home Show or the PLE. 10 tables matches. Okay. 10 shows of the training promo. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and book this first show. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, everything looks good. Show cost of $73,000. Pretty steep, but I do still envision us staying in the positives. So Logan Paul, Luke Gallows in a backstage brawl match to kick the show off, and Logan wins. That rivalry grows to a level 4, 4.5 star classic match. Love to see that. Finn Balor calls out Randy Orton, gets that rivalry up to a level 3. Random women's tag, not expecting much here. Charlotte and Jade take home the win in a 3-star match. Okay, and Gigi with the weak promo, no popularity increase. That sucks. Poor Gigi, but we'll make do with that. Trick Williams versus Oba in the mid card. Trick Williams comes away with the win. That rivalry goes to level 2 in a 3-star match. And our self-promo from Cora, that is an okay promo and a 1 popularity increase for Cora. Moving on to our main event tables match, Kaylani Jordan versus Alexa Bliss for the Women's Championship. And Kaylani dethrones Alexa, takes home the title in a 4.5-star match. Nothing happens with the rivalry there, that's unfortunate, but we are definitely going to get that kick-started next week if we can. At minimum, gonna have them call each other out. Okay, let's simulate Mutiny, simulate NXT, and simulate WCW. So we absolutely killed everybody, destroyed in the opener, won both mid-cards, and had the best main event by 0.5 star. So that's good. Absolute destroyed everybody, all 3 brands. So I'm expecting us to handily win the week. Plus 37,000 fans and plus $35,000. That's always good to see after such an expensive show. Mutiny 20,000, NXT 13,000. That's what you get, Sean. And then WCW 19,000. And there we go, our first trophy. Get a pre-match physio card, a fixed match card, an injury rehab card. Those are all going to be very valuable down the stretch. All right, so we are currently sitting atop the leaderboards in first with 1.83 million fans. Ava is trailing us only by about 3,000, so she is hot on our tails. And Shawn Michaels, thank the Lord, has kind of fallen back. He's at 1.79 million, and we are currently leading him by about 37,000. Mr. Fuji, again, poor Mr. Fuji, about 130,000 back. He's going to stay in the gutter for the remainder of season 1. That much I can guarantee you. And you will see we have 1 out of 3 trophies, and nobody even has 1. So that's good. We are currently in a good place and off to Daytona Beach, Florida. Obafemi says, "Hi boss, I think I'm coming down with something. Feel like I might have the flu. I don't think it would be a good idea for me to come into work this week, let alone take part in the show. Sorry Femi, but we need you this week. You just have to power through it. Stay home and take care of yourself. We don't want anyone else to catch what you have." I am going to force him to come in. Carmelo is still on suspension, and I might want to get a men's tag team going in this on this card. And he does have the morale to spare, so I'm not too worried about that. Randy Orton says, "You don't seem to realize this, Elizabeth, but I'm a bit of a master on the mic. I want to make my mark in a promo during tonight's show." His stamina is 35, not the highest, but I do want to get his morale up, so I can promise him a promo. That's not a problem. Trips wants us to have a Falls Count Anywhere match this week, or an injury rehab card. We'll see about that. My only promise is to Randy. So what I do want to do this week, hold that thought. We do have the possibility of upgrading our local signage, which we are going to do definitely. Let's get that up to a tier 2. That will help us also in the long run. Power cards. Okay, so what I did want to do this week, I did want to get that title off of Cody, but now looking at his stamina, I think that might wait until next week. So that's not going to happen. So next week I'm going to have Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor for the US title, and I'm going to force the Finn Balor win so that the title goes on to Finn, and then he is able to have that title match with Randy either at the kickoff the go home show or the PLE. So that's a pretty good plan. I am going to do a women's tag match since I wasn't able to do one last week. But Alexa, okay, I am still going to do this, but I am going to have to put a pre-match physio card on Alexa Bliss. I can't have her get injured. Okay. Now that that's done, what I also want to do with this women's tag match is attempt to kickstart that Kaylani Alexa rivalry. So we are going to have Kaylani run in on Alexa and cost her team this match. All right, so we got week 17 of 25, 2 more weeks to the go-home show, 3 more weeks to the pay-per-view. Let's see if we can grow some more rivalries for that. Oba and Trick. Yeah, again, sorry, Oba, I do need you in this card. I do need this rivalry to grow. Can possibly do... Okay, so Carmelo's still suspended, but Wes is back. I can always save Wes for a promo. Have him call out Carmelo and keep that rivalry going. Unfortunately, those two are bottom of the barrel superstars for our roster because of the issues that they've been getting into. But, you know, that's definitely something that we can still keep in our back pocket and use as a filler match on a lot of our cards. That's okay. And I also do have to start planning out our WrestleMania rivalries and kind of laying out how I want those to go. So I think our WrestleMania rivalry for the men's title will be, I think, Cody and Logan based on their popularities, and then the US title, if I choose to continue the Finn-Randy feud, that will be a WrestleMania rivalry, or put the title on Randy and have him feud with Braun, because I feel bad about Braun being up there with not much to do currently, but we'll have to figure something out for him. So what are we looking at? Okay, let's do a JC Jane versus Gigi Dolan match. That could be... that tag is going to open the show. And then our main event, staminas are kind of low here, so... Ooh, this main event might suck. Staminas are low for a lot of the guys. I don't have another female to put into a match with Cora because of the tag team run-in I have going on to open the show. And then I don't really have a main event that would make sense for the men. Finn versus Wes, sure. But that match is not going to do much. It's going to be not a great match, so what I might do is I might swap those, and then I might make this match definitely not a Hell in a Cell. I can make this an Extreme Rules match, and I think that card might be good. So we can do a call out here. Don't want Cora to start a feud with anybody. Charlotte? Do I have any plans for Charlotte? I want to keep Charlotte in that tag team rivalry, so I don't think I'm going to call Charlotte out. Can definitely call out Finn Balor to level 4, but I do want to have that progress naturally with a match instead of a call out promo. So, because I don't have anything really for Braun to do currently, I am going to have him self-promo, and I did promise Randy Orton a promo appearance. So instead of doing a call-out, I am going to have Randy just perform a self-promo. That should satisfy that promise, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get a Falls Count Anywhere match anywhere on this card, which isn't the worst thing. Injury rehab card would have been nice, but I don't have the stamina to spend on a Falls Count Anywhere match, unfortunately. So our last promo, let's do another self promo with Logan, get his popularity up. Nothing to do with logistics, nothing really power card related that I'd like to buy. If that fixed match card we're going to be using next week. Okay, let's go ahead and book this. Don't really have very high expectations for this one, but it should be decent enough. We will see. Our first match, tag team Charlotte Jade versus Alexa and Alba, with a run-in from Kaylani Jordan. Hopefully we get a rivalry started here. Charlotte and Jade pick up the win. Love to see that. So the rivalry grows from level 1 to a level 2. That's good. That will be a top tier match. Most likely, I'm going to save that one for WrestleMania. Braun gets 1 popularity increase with the self-promo. Mid-card, JC Jane versus Gigi Dolan. JC Jane picks up the win, and we start a rivalry between JC and Dolan. That's good. Self-promo for Randy, 3 popularity increase. Love to see that. Finn Balor versus Wesley. Random throwaway match just to fill the card out. Wesley actually wins. 3-star match. Logan, 1 popularity increase, and then our main event, an Extreme Rules match between Oba and Trick. Trick pulls out the win. It is a 4-star match. Oh my goodness. Nothing happens there with the rivalry, but I'll take a 4-star match any day of the week. Mutiny, simulate. NXT, simulate. WCW, simulate. All right. So we tied the opener, tied the mid-card, actually lost the second mid-card to WCW, and then tied the main event with Mutiny. So we didn't pull away like I thought we might have, but again, just by looking at this card, that's not too surprising. No injuries. Tony D'Angelo injured for 1 week, but whatever, who cares about Tony D'Angelo? No other injuries to report. So let's see how we did. Plus 20,500 fans and plus $84,000. So we are sitting pretty bankroll-wise. That's good. I've been internally debating with myself picking up a top male face to feud with Braun over the next couple weeks leading up to WrestleMania. So maybe this week we take a look and see what's available. Don't quote me on that. Not making any promises. Just something I've been fighting an internal battle about. So again, we increased 20.5K fans and Mutiny. 47,000 for Mutiny. I mean, good for them, but how? NXT with 7,000 fan gain. Oh, Sean, what are you doing over there, buddy? You are absolutely blowing it. You fell off hard, buddy. You fell off hard. I think Mr. Fuji might actually overtake him for third place, and WCW with 27,000 fans. Okay, so we didn't do too bad. Should still be in the lead, which we are. Okay, so the leaderboard is based off number of trophies. I was going to say we technically are second in fans behind Ava now. We are down by 3,000. But if you remember, I do have the win condition set to trophies. Okay, with the budget being the tiebreaker, fans not mattering as much. I do still want to have the most fans. It's kind of like a point of pride or bragging rights. So we are still technically down to Ava by 3,000, but we are in first based on the fact that we have a trophy and she does not. And we are up 51,000 on Shawn Michaels and 102,000 on Mr. Fuji. So Shawn and Mr. Fuji can fight for the dumpster, and myself and Ava will fight for glory. Let's keep going. We are in Germany for week 18. Braun Breaker, bad news, boss. I think I caught whatever Oba had last week. I should probably stay home for now. I don't think it would be a good idea for me to come into work this week, let alone take part in a show. The stamina is low, so I am comfortable having him off the card. And if I do find somebody for him to feud with, we can basically start that off with a call-out. That's not too important. Randy Orton, the crowd has really been getting behind me. It's time we capitalized on that. You should give me top billing in the upcoming show. I want the main event. Cody Rhodes, excuse me, it's pretty obvious that the crowd wants to see me in the biggest matches. It should be me who gets the main event. I assume you agree, Elizabeth? Now this actually poses an interesting conundrum. Remember what I said, I want to use that fixed match card. I want to get that second title off of Cody, to have a second title feud going within the men's division. If I promise both of them the main event, I can have the main event of the show be a fatal four-way or a triple threat for the title, where I am still able to allow or force either Randy or Finn to win. So let's see how the rest of the card shapes up, but I think that's what we're going to do. So why don't we make things interesting? I'm going to put both of you in the main event match. We're going to commit to that. And then we get, obviously, a small morale increase to our top stars, which is just an added bonus. Logan Paul, it feels good to be the best. Wouldn't you agree? I feel like SmackDown is the best brand around, and me, I'm the best superstar around. I'm not sure what I'm expecting out of this, but I just had to let you know I'm pretty important to SmackDown, aren't I? The fans can see that, can you? So the egotistical Logan Paul wants a $50,000 bonus. That is going to be a F no. No thank you. Major decrease to Logan Paul's morale, so he is now upset. I don't care. He got to keep that ego in check. No place for ego on the SmackDown brand. So Commissioner Goal, have at least one last man standing match for a health spa card. I want that card, but I don't know if I'll be able to have a last man standing match due to low staminas. So I do have the promises made to Cody and Randy. So let's see what I can do here. Cody, Randy, Finn, they're all decent stamina, and let's put here. Okay, so Wes and Carmelo actually lost their rivalry, so they had a level 1 last week and nothing now. So put Logan Paul into this match, and we are going to make it a men's title match. The US Championship. Got to remember to do that. And then I'm going to book this, and then I'm going to use a fixed match card on Randy, or do I want to use it on Finn? Definitely, I'm thinking I put it on Finn. Finn Balor will be guaranteed to win the match. Yes, absolutely. And potentially I make this a tables match. The only the staminas are pretty low, but tables match doesn't really take much away from the stamina. But next week is our go home show, so I think I'm gonna make this just a regular normal match, and hopefully the stamina stay relatively decent, that we're able to have a half decent card next week. So Alexa Bliss is gonna die soon, so we are not gonna do that. I'm gonna give Alexa the week off, and I'm gonna have. I don't even want to give her a promo, but no, she's going to be off the card completely, because I want Kaylani and Alexa to fight next week at the Go Home show, so that is not going to happen. That's okay. Let's see if we can run a men's tag team. Oba's low 2. Let's see if we can throw something together. Carmelo and another heel. I don't have another heel because Braun is sick. Okay. Let's head over to the Talent Scout. Let's see what we can pull together for a face male. Someone to potentially feud with Braun. Ooh, what do I do here? What do I do here? Do we bring back Roman after he betrayed us and walked off the brand like we were nothing? Or do we bring in someone like a Seth Rollins? Because to be completely honest with you, a Roman Braun feud at WrestleMania, but I'm never going to forgive him for what he put us through at the beginning of the season. So you know what? I might pick up Seth frickin' Rollins. Yeah, let's do that. $136,000 to the end of the season. We're currently sitting at $388,000, so I think that's a little steep. I am just going to do this for 5 weeks, and then we can reassess after that 5-week window. But I think that's going to put our roster in good shape. So what I'm then going to do, I'm going to give Seth some work right away, and we are going to have him call out Braun, while Braun is off sick. I like that idea. I do like that idea. So, well, a lot of our top remaining superstars are women, so good for them. I can't do the women's tag because of low stamina. But what I probably can do is a triple threat match. We can potentially try to start a rivalry between Jade and Cora. Yeah, I think we can definitely try and do that. This will be a non-title match. This will just be a mid-card filler. Then we can see about putting... No, I can't use Oba. He's too low. Do another JCGG match. I know we just did one, but they are two of the only remaining superstars on the roster that have half-decent stamina. So our options are kind of limited. And then... You know what? Maybe we try and kickstart the West Carmelo feud again. Both have good staminas. Let's make this a specialty submission match. Try to get that rivalry back up off the ground. They did have a rivalry, but because of the suspensions and injuries, it lost fan interest and it did end up going away. So any more callouts that we can make? Again, I'm not putting Oba on the card. Trick Williams, I can have him call out Oba. I think I'm going to have him do that. And then let's do a self-promo for... I need Alexa off the card. I need Oba off the card. Let's do it for Luke Gallows. Okay, but that 2 mic skill scares me, but fingers crossed. Okay, anything power card related? Health spa? No. Get the tables? No. Injury rehab, bad publicity, boiling point. I'm going to use that in the next episode. Not going to fulfill the goal, but hey, that's okay, and I'm satisfying my promises. Okay, do I want to make this a gauntlet match? No, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm forcing the win for Finn. Okay, let's go ahead and book this show and get to our go-home show and see what we're working with here. So submission match, Wesley and Carmelo Hayes. Wesley takes home the win. That is a 3.5-star opener, and that rivalry grows from a level 0 to a level 2 right away. So that's good. We can definitely work with that. Call out Seth and Braun. That ups that rivalry to a level 1. Love to see that. Jacy Jayne versus Gigi Dolan.
That's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Gigi Dolan does win 3.5 stars as well. Ups that rivalry from a level 1 to a level 2. Love to see that. Oba and Trick call out. That rivalry grows to a level 3. Mid-card triple threat. Don't have high hopes for this. This is just to get people on the card. And Cora Jade picks up the win in a 4-star match for a random triple threat. I'll take that. Luke Gallows self-promo, 2 popularity increase for that. And then our main event, our fatal 4-way for the US title. Now, we already know what's going to happen here. Finn Balor picks up the win and the title in a 4-star match. Nothing happens with any of the rivalries inside that fatal 4-way, but that's okay. The main focal point of that match was to get that US title off of Finn so that he and Randy can feud for that. I'm probably going to make that the mid-card match for the cross-brand PLE that is upcoming. So, couldn't have asked for a better card. Simulate Mutiny. Simulate NXT. Simulate WCW. Okay, so we tied the opener, won the both mid cards in convincing fashion, and then we tied the main event. Okay, so let's check for any injuries. Ilya Dragunov gone for 3 weeks. Nathan Frazier gone for 3 weeks. Paxley finally dies. That's 0 stamina. So Paxley finally dies for 7 weeks. So she is going to be out for the remainder of the season, unless Shawn Michaels is able to maneuver or finagle something. She is going to miss WrestleMania, and she is popular. She's 83 popularity, so she's one of their top stars. So poor Shawn, cry about it. WCW, Dempsey 2 weeks, and that's about it. Okay, so 25,000 fans, $76,000. Mutiny with 27,000, NXT with 22,000, WCW with 14,000. So we won that week. We are back on top in terms of fans, in terms of budget, and in terms of trophies. So we have the clean sweep going, heading into our go home show. So that's good. We are currently up on Ava by about 7,000 and up by just under 60,000 from Shawn Michaels. And then again, poor Mr. Fuji, the only one not surpassing 1.8 million to date. So poor guy, but after I find out, we are on... hold up. A random superstar will have the ring level reduced to 0. JC Jane's ring level has been reduced to 0, and we are getting absolutely destroyed here. Alba Fire is now vetoed from the show. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. Logan Paul, I've had enough crap working at SmackDown. It's been a complete joke. I'm not convinced. Okay. See, I have plans for Logan. Typically, I would tell him to kick rocks and go fly a kite. However, so my plans do not get completely derailed, I do need to give him this bonus. Unfortunately. Braun Breaker, hey boss, you've had me benched for a while and I really want to get back in the ring at the time you woke up and put me back where I belong. I want to match in the next show. Absolutely, you are going to be kicking off your rivalry with Seth frickin' Rollins. I can guarantee you that. Okay. Do not book your most popular available specialist. Ooh. Who is my most popular available specialist? Kaylani Jordan. That's unfortunate because I definitely am going to be booking her. She is going to be facing Alexa at this card, most likely. Or you know what? Actually, their staminas are relatively low, so I might not do that, actually. I might save that for a promo slot. I might actually do that. So we're going to do a call out. We're going to do Alexa and Kaylani. Keep Kaylani off the card, get her stamina up, get Alexa's stamina up, while at the same time fulfilling this commissioner goal to get the network special card, which is going to be huge in the weeks leading up to WrestleMania. Promise Braun Breaker a match this week. Absolutely, buddy. You are definitely getting in there. We're going to do Braun and Seth. We're going to make this some sort of specialty match. What do I want to do here? Staminas are good. Seth has a ridiculous stamina of 83. So let's see what we can do for... You know, I don't want to have too many backstage brawls in this series, but honestly, it's such a goated match type with the bonuses that it gives that I think we're going to do a backstage brawl because we do have the stamina to be able to afford it. So... we are going to do Finn and Randy, but I'm going to have to put a pre-match physio card on Randy for this. We are going to do I'm going to do a steel... No, I don't want to do a steel cage. I don't want that to be too extreme. What is the... yeah, well, let's just do that. We are going to do that Extreme Rules match, but I do have to make sure that I put a pre-match physio card on Randy for this. I do not want him getting injured. Okay, now we can possibly do a women's tag here, unless... No, we should be able to do a women's tag. No, we can't because Alba got vetoed. I believe she is one half of the tag team champions. Oh, no, she's not. JC and Cora. She's not. Okay, JC and Cora. Yeah, that's absolutely. JC and Cora. Now, there's not a tag rivalry involved here, but we can have JC and Cora go up against Kaylani and Gigi for the titles. I know there's already a pre-existing tag team rivalry going, but we had a Alba Fire vetoed, so unfortunately there's only so much that we could do there. I do want to blow off, and I know phrasing, I do kind of want to blow off Luke and I want to blow this rivalry off. I want to blow this rivalry off Luke and Gallows, or Logan and Gallows, but Logan's stamina is way too low for me to risk that. So I'm going to put Wes and Carmelo in a mid-card match. I actually want to do it that way. And then our actual mid-card, maybe Trick and Oba. This card is not shaping up the way that I want it to, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna have her call out Alba Fire. Okay, because Alba's off the card and can't come back right now. I want to keep Cody and Jade, so I'm going to put Cody and Jade into the crossband matches next week at the pay-per-view, so I want them rested. So I don't even want to put them in a promo because I want that 12 stamina bonus. What I'm going to do is to make this dummy a little bit more happy and increase that morale. I want to put him in a self promo, but again, looking at that stamina, I'm probably gonna go in opposite direction. We're gonna do Luke Gallows instead. And then, you know what? Jade has ample stamina. Let's put her in a self promo as well. Nothing doing with the show logistics, power cards, nothing really. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's book this. Honestly, I don't know what to expect out of this. We are kind of hurting for staminas. So, fingers crossed, I guess. Or do I want to make this? I am going to move those. Okay. Confirm booking $86,000. For our go-home show, first match is a backstage brawl between Braun and SmackDown's newest acquisition, Seth frickin' Rollins. And Braun Breaker picks up the dub. That is a 4.5-star match. Level 2 rivalry. That's amazing. What a start. Kaylani and Alexa rivalry goes to level 3. And a mid-card match between Wes and Carmelo. Wes picks up that dub. That rivalry goes to level 3. That is a 3-star match. Honestly, can't complain. Call Out works. Charlotte and Alba Fire with a new rivalry. Level 1, our mid-card match. Tag team titles, JC and Cora versus Kaylani and Gigi. Kaylani and Gigi win, and now we have the same problem that we had with Cody. Kaylani is now a double champion. I don't know what we're going to do there, but we will figure it out. That is a 4-star match, and that actually kicks off a rivalry. So Luke Gallows, 1 popularity increase. Trick and Oba in our 3rd mid-card match. Trick pulls out the win. Rivalry complete. 3.5 stars. Honestly, can't complain. And then Jade with the 1 popularity increase. And then on to our main event. Is the U.S. Championship match. Extreme Rules between Finn and Randy. Again, Randy with a low stamina, but he does have that pre-match physio, and he does end up picking up the win. 5-star match, rivalry complete. What a match, what a card, and Randy ends up the new champion. Fan-frickin-tastic. Oh my, amazing. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Okay. So, we won the opener. We won across the board. Nobody even tied us. So, total domination from SmackDown this week, going into I believe the last cross-brand PLE before WrestleMania. So very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Fraser injured for 5 weeks. And no other injuries of note. So let's see how we did. Plus 74,000 fans. That's always good to see. Mutiny plus 63. NXT plus 43. And WCW plus 54. So we completely dominated all of the other brands this week. Vito random superstar card. Perfect. I'm going to keep that for the go-home show before WrestleMania. All right, now we are handily in first. However, Shawn Michaels has accumulated his first trophy. So he has usurped Ava for second place, although Ava has more fans. You remember the winning condition is trophies. So now Shawn is back to being right on our heels. We will have to fend him off in the next episode. Okay, now on to Survivor Series. And this we have to use a tier 1 advertising logistic. Not the worst thing in the world. This means war, Sean. It's been war between us since like week 4, so doesn't surprise me. Randy Orton is not feeling 100%. Absolutely. You have 2 stamina. Get some rest, buddy. We'll work you in with some call-out promos if I absolutely need your name attached to a card. JC Jane, look, Jordan has been handing me nothing but losses. Isn't there something else on the roster you can match me up against for a change? Sure, but easy way to fix that is to not suck and be better at your job. So your ring, okay. So it looks like that ring level power card that was played against us by dropping their ring level to 0 is permanent because JC is still ring level 0. That is not good at all. We need a Hell in a Cell match this week for a bad timing card. No, I'm gonna tell you right now that's not gonna happen. Randy Orton needs 2 weeks of rest, and his contract is expiring. So we have to watch our budget to make sure that we can re-sign. We do have the capability of upgrading a logistic. We can't upgrade local signage because that has been vetoed for us. So let's upgrade to the tier 3. Oh, I can't even do that. Oh, okay. The star there is for the Survivor Series venue, which we are going to take. Here we have some available perks. Braun Breaker. This doesn't really matter in our all specialist playthrough, so I'm just going to pick a random one. Nobody else has any upgrades. Okay. Well, men's Fatal 4-Way Steel Cage is the opener for Survivor Series War Games. We are going to put, I'm going to put Cody in this match. It's going to kill his stamina. But you know what? It's going to kill his stamina. But, well, first of all, let's see what the rewards are. Select an opposing brand, reduce the level of all their logistic tiers to level 1 for next week's show. Wow, okay. I do think we need to go big or go home with this. We do need to win, so let's put our boy Cody in that match. And then the main event, it's a women's tornado tag for the same card. This is going to go to... This is going to go to Jade. She has the most stamina, very high popularity, and good in-ring. So I'm confident she can bring that home for us. And then our mid-card match for this pay-per-view is going to be... honestly... what am I going to do here, honestly? I have no idea. Do I want to do Alexa versus Kehlani for the title? I do want to do that. Alexa's popularity is very low, and it actually concerns me. Or do I want to do a fatal 4-way for the men to get them on the card? No, now that I verbalize it and say it out loud, that's a stupid idea, and we are definitely not going to do that. We're going to do this. This might kill Alexa, but that is a risk we are going to have to take. What is the branded? There's no branded PLE bonus for any of these match types. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we are going to make this a TLC match for the title. Ooh, maybe I'm not going to do a TLC because both these lady staminas are relatively low. We're just going to go basic, do extreme rules, and then we are going to do... I want to blow this Logan and Luke rivalry off. I might do a steel cage match in one of the upcoming weeks in order to blow this rivalry off, or I might keep it going until WrestleMania. I haven't decided yet, but I am comfortable enough with our matches now, so that's okay. Randy and Finn, no, that rivalry is over now. Our next rivalry can be potentially Randy and Braun, but I need something for Cody to do. Cody and Finn, potentially. Cody and Finn or Cody and Logan, definitely. And then we could do like a Randy and Logan, Randy and Braun, but I do want Braun and Seth to go to WrestleMania, so that's off the table. We'll figure that out next week. I'm internally debating way too much about this. Let's upgrade the Carmelo and Wes rivalry. Yeah, let's definitely do that. And see what else. Confirming Jade in the main and Cody in the opener. I'm gonna buy this power card, this fixed match power card, just to have it in case we need it. Let's go ahead and book this show. This is Survivor Series War Games. The show costs only $18,000. All right, so our opener is a fatal 4-way steel cage match. Hoping Cody can pull the win against LA Knight, JD McDonough, and Tyler Bate.
That's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Cody wins. Attaboy. That's why you're the face of SmackDown. 3.5-star match. Not the greatest, but we won, so I'll take it. Our first, or actually our only mid-card match, Kaylani Jordan versus Alexa Bliss for the women's title in an Extreme Rules match. And Alexa Bliss wins and takes the title back from Kaylani in a 5-star match that blows off the rivalry. Wow. Amazing. That's definitely going to help in the ratings. And then the the Wes and Carmelo rivalry grows to level 4. So perfect. Mutiny's mid-card, Fallon Henley and Elektra Lopez against Rhea and Kairi Sane. Fallon and Elektra win. Only a 2.5-star match. Austin Theory, self-promo, whatever. Akam and Razor versus Akira and Otis. Otis is going to die. 4-star match. Nobody got injured. That's surprising. Otis had like a 6 stamina. Alright, Jimmy Uso calling out whoever the hell that guy is. No rivalry implications at all. And then the last mid-card, Noam Dar and Berto versus Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. All low staminas. I'm anticipating some pretty crazy injuries this week. Remind me to check those out. Yeah, who cares? Now off to our main event, the women's tornado tag. So we got Jade and Io Sky versus Carmelo and Liv Morgan. We should have this in the bag pretty handily. If we don't, then something's wrong. But fingers crossed, Jade can pull this off.
That's 3. Bring it.
That's what I'm talking about. That is a clean sweep of the entire cross-brand PLE. We won the opener, we won the main, and then our mid-card topped all else's in the mid-card block of matches. So we absolutely destroyed them. Got 2 War Games cards, but I do want to see if anybody got any injuries. No. That's surprising because check these out. Everybody is pretty much low stamina. Stamina 33, stamina 5, 27, 24, 1, 23, 5, 14. How are these guys not getting injured? How many pre-match physio cards do these people have? My God. All right, let's see how we did. I think we absolutely ran away with this week. Plus 135,000 fans and $135,000. Love to see that. Mutiny with 95, NXT with 91, and WCW with 94. Okay, so another sweep for us. Absolutely destroyed everybody. We are once again sitting ahead in fans by about 70,000 from the next highest, Ava, who is in third place due to her lack of trophy, and we are currently leading Sean by about 130,000. Okay, so we are sitting pretty coming into the official road to WrestleMania. Before we cut out this episode, guys, let's see if we have any trades that we do want to make. Now, this week, I would probably be more open to trades as opposed to weeks past, but I'm not optimistic that we're going to get anything that is actually going to be worth our while. So we can get 2 superstars on our roster for $71,000. Obviously, very low popularity, guys that are not used whatsoever on Mutiny. But due to the low stamina issues that I've been having recently, granted that was due to the power card or the shake-up card that I selected, which I believe now has worn off, it would definitely be beneficial to have some guys who could step in as fillers in the interim, and I do have the budget. Let's see if I can. No. I'm gonna take it. I'm definitely taking that. Again, I don't really have a place for Tonga and Fatu to really do anything meaningful, but having the options there at the bottom of the roster to fill in if needed is definitely worth more than 70K. So, pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Fuji. Sorry for all the shit I've been talking all year. Zelina Vega for Finn Balor. No, absolutely not. Especially coming from you, Sean. That is, I couldn't have hit decline fast enough. WCW, Charlie Dempsey for Fatu and Tonga. Do I get I'd get $44,000 back, and then I would get 1 superstar as opposed to 2, but his popularity is higher. Honestly, let's take a flyer on Charlie Dempsey. That higher popularity is enticing to me. Obviously, the stamina is not as high, but I also get half of my original investment back. I'm going to go ahead and accept that trade. Charlie Dempsey and $44,000 for Fatu and Tonga. By all means. Hey Elizabeth, my time with SmackDown comes to an end this week. I'd love to stay at SmackDown until the end of the season, and I'm asking for $75,000. Yes, absolutely. I'm not even going to try and lowball you. Welcome back, Randy. Hey boss, I've been talking with Randy a lot, and he had a great idea that we should team up for a tag match. I think we'd actually make an awesome tag team. Can I convince you to take a chance on us and book us as a tag in the next few weeks? You know what? Absolutely, because I want to see that as well. You got yourself a deal. Kehlani Jordan, I'm not happy losing my strap last week as a former champion. I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a championship rematch against Bliss. Nobody else better get a shot at the title before me. Yeah, absolutely, Kehlani, for sure. That might have to wait till WrestleMania, but you'll get the opportunity. So our shake-up card, working for a title shot, select a champion. They sit out the next 3 shows while your other superstars of the same gender and division have increased match card quality. Not bad. Feminine touch. Female matches receive a quality boost while male matches have a small quality reduction. That is not equality. Okay, so we're not going to do that. Fatal 4-way matches reduce the match type cost by 50%. You know me. I like myself some fatal 4-way matches. So we're going to take that and have it active until WrestleMania. So guys, that will bring us officially to the road to WrestleMania. WrestleMania is now currently 4 weeks away, which will mark the end of season 1. After next episode, we are going to keep it going, so we are going to have a season 2. We most likely will keep the series going until the 3 trophy mark is hit and we officially are able to declare a winner. But in terms of this episode, guys, that will do it. Okay, if you did like this video, I would humbly ask that you like this video and potentially leave a comment down below. Definitely helps this channel and helps out with the YouTube algorithm. As well, if you are so inclined and you have been invested in this series or any of the series we have brought forth thus far, if I could ask that you hit that subscribe button, it would definitely help us out. It is completely free to do, costs you absolutely nothing. But remember, as always, no pressure. Okay, stay tuned to the channel. We will be continuing the MyGM playthrough as well as our WWE 2K25 MyRise playthrough, and then we will also be doing a Atom Fall playthrough in a couple weeks when the game officially launches. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.